Here is a 1940 something. I'm guessing it's a 46 because of the grill little turns or marker lights. Belongs to my boss. He got it from his uncle back in 1994, and it's pretty much been sitting outside in Oregon ever since, rotting away. He's got a brand new body and soft top and windshield frame and all kinds of stuff for it. So we're going to try to get it going, what's left of it, and throw a new body on it. Looks like it's got a Muncie or some sort of 4-speed. It's got these luxurious toolboxes, complete with horseshoe pliers. The top's homemade. Somebody actually spent a lot of time on it and did a really good job, other than they used 10,000 screws to hold it onto these frame rails. And it's really rusty. She got some nice Bondo work down here. Mismatched wheels and tires. This door don't even open. It does have most of the glass on the hard top. The windshield's shot. It's got some sort of Buick V6. I'm guessing a 225. It's got a 4-barrel intake. Looks like she's had some water down there. So it got a stock radiator. Pretty much all of it's getting thrown in the trash trailer, except for the frame and motor. Maybe the sweet tow bar if anybody wants that. The hood hinge actually still hinges, but I don't know how or why it does. Oh, a little hole in the cowl. Yeah. Last licensed in 1980, so it's been sitting as long as I've been alive, probably.
Bonnie and Clyde windshield.
This windshield was actually in Bonnie and Clyde's car when they were killed and then transferred into this Jeep. Looks like they that's lead too, I think. Or it's just really hard. Oh yeah. It's got a spare tire rack that somebody spent some time on. I think it's like a CJ. It looks like one off of a CJ. It's got a custom mount right there, bent around the old soft top bow. So got the hitch on the back, ready to go plow the fields. It's got the lights way up high just in case you back into something, you don't want to break your taillights off, or if you want to be seen from space. It's got whoa. Well, that solves that problem.
Opens 3 ways.
Self-opening.
Beer cooler.
Yeah, we got a nice little beer cooler in here. Got another manifold. Got some vintage Taco Bell garbage. Old shifter boots.
Tire chain.
What?
Tire chain.
It's a dog chain.
Oh.
Power steering pump.
Radiator.
Yeah.
What's that other piece?
Another piece of steering shaft or something.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The paint job in here reminds me of the inside of an old like submarine or battleship that's been sitting for a long time, and like 2,000 layers of lead paint have just crinkled and fallen off. This though is probably the best feature. It's got regenerating window rubber. Just got to give her a little bit of water. It's actually pretty cool. Whoever built this top did a really good job and spent a lot of time on it. But it's just succumbed to the Oregon. Got a stock air cleaner in here. The other door's stuck shut. We can't get it open. Some old Bosch wiper motors back in the day. Steve's already destroying this thing just by touching it. I got some rust down here. She's got some cherry bombs. Those will also be for sale on eBay.
Already burned out.
Pre-burnt. Yeah, I don't know about the frame. We'll see. It's got one good old Firestone on there on a gold 16-inch rim. She's still got the cross-lock hubs. We're going to tear the body off, see what's salvageable, what's not salvageable, and hopefully build a Jeep out of it. It's a shame. We should have done this a decade ago. I looked at it about 12 years ago or so, and it was in pretty bad shape then, but it's not nearly as bad a shape as it is now. Of course, my boss's wife has been trying to give it to me for like 2 years, and because it's just sitting around, and I think that lit a fire under my boss. He finally decided that he wanted to have us work on it. So
Look at that tire. Boy, that's a crack in the tire. It's like,
I think those are trailer tires.
well, look at this inside sock.
Oh yeah, she's been sitting a day or two. She's a beaut, Clark. Yeah, they used some lead right here on the cowl.
They did a lot of that back then. Where do you see it?
This right here.
Oh, it is lead. I thought that was fiberglass.
No, I don't think they had fiberglass when they made this.
This frame looks good on this side. It ain't bad. What happened to the driver's side?
Okay, this is day 2 of working on this little gym. The 1946 CJ2A. I think what I'm going to start by doing is get the top off. I think that's going to be today's task. And get it out of the way so we can start tearing into this thing. It's got about 10,000 screws. I'm probably just going to have to cut them all off. But it'll make things a lot easier. Alright, we got the serial number tag cleaned up. See that very well. 59711. So a quick jump to the internet tells us that that is in fact a 1946. It is the 47,886th made in 1946. So that further shows that I was correct about the lights. I think they only use those in like 46 and early 47. So right on the money there. Well, I was going to pull a plug or something, but...
Why don't you pull the plugs on that side?
Okay.
I could pull all of them.
Got all the plugs out. They're all pretty clean. I think he changed them probably not too long ago when he was messing with it. We put a bar on the crank, and we got the crank to turn about an inch. So I filled the holes up with Marvel's Mist Oil, and we'll see after it soaks a couple of days what it does, if it turns over or not. The water pump is frozen solid. Alternator still turns though. So I've got the doors, the hood off, and now I'm cutting the top off because of, well, we'll never get 10,000 of these things out of the body, and the body's junk anyway, so oh well. Okay, we got the top cut off of it. This is definitely some sort of homemade top. They literally welded the top onto the windshield frame, and I had to cut it to get it off of there. it's just rust holding hands. You can get a good look and see what really the inside of this body looked like, for those who are going to say, oh no, you cut it up. Well, it's pretty much junk. Tailgate is rusty. Whole slew of parts laying in the back of it. Power steering pump, old horn, some steering stuff, some of the original engine mounts. Steering wheel is in pretty good shape. We've got the motor to turn over about an inch. We let it set for an hour or two, and we just turned it over again, and it turned about another inch. So we got pretty high hopes that the maybe when I get back in here next week, that the we'll be able to get the thing spinning over. We took the dipstick, put a dipstick in it, and the oil is just like brand new. So there's no water in it unless it's setting way down low in the pan. But yeah, that's the progress we've made today. Most of it just fell out on the ground when I was breaking the top off. It's kind of sad to see it go because it's not there to look at anymore, but really not much to look at to begin with.